The name that you have on the DPC registration page is the name that you'll have for the rest of the season, and therefore also for TI. I think we should forget about the name Ana, because he has registered on the page as HumbleGod, which will now be his name from this point forward.
Sorry, too many anime references. Did you know that Dota has an anime?
Spicy.
By the way, Fog. Let's chill out completely here.
And he was right. Down bottom, Soxa making another move.
Dominant trying to find this opening. Does have the Fairy Fire, though, and they've got the Photic Shield over here on HumbleGod. They're looking, they're hunting. Can they find him? It looks like they'll turn back around. They need to be careful, though. Ana can't afford to go down here. Dominant does get taken down by HumbleGod. Roll forward, though, again, coming out from Soxa. It's pretty difficult to get a kill on a Doom here, but they do manage to find a kill on the Courier. Did he die to Tau?
The range creep.
Revealing themselves. No Tail's absolutely fine. Roll in, coming out from Sox. A little bit off the mark, though. They need to be careful, though. Thompson coming in hot. They'll follow up with the mass TPs. They're trying to just take out someone. They're not going to be able to. The Doom comes out from Skylark. So it looks like Thompson's not going to be a part of this now. It's going to be Soxa who gets taken down. SSA Spartan is also done. Ana, he's left all alone here. He's going to need some help from the rest of his team, but they just don't have the lockdown. No Tail following up here is going to be able to go heal him back into place. Seth being held as well as he gets a nice stomp off over onto 2. Life Drain comes out over onto the Alchemist. They still, Ana, still alive and kicking, just chasing down after focus. Down he goes, Thompson getting the final hit off. What looked like it was going to be a dangerous place here for the HumbleGod proves to be just a piece of cake when he's got the rest of his team there to support him. And I know Brain, they're like, oh, we're gonna get him, we're gonna get, you know, they're running after them, they want this. But just No Tail in a good position, throwing out heals. Just all the pieces really just came together. Seb had a great double stomp.
Yeah. It really is just bugging.
Oh, focus.
Healing coming out as focus.
Oh,
not chemical range, but he's completely locked in.
I mean, he's got Spartan. Spartan can go and throw out that false promise at the very least, keep him alive, but they do manage to get a pick off over onto Thompson, so that's looking pretty good. Spartan now looks like he is going to get taken down, but you know what? He hit his R button, he kept focus alive, and that is what a good Oracle should do. But unfortunately, this is looking a little scary now here for Wish because he doesn't have anyone to keep him alive. The follow-up though with the Serpent Wards, get a nice slide off, being able to hold into place over onto Seb. Wish now forced away. Skylark, he's big and tanky, but doesn't have any mana left. There's going to be a roll forward coming out from Soxa. Focus, chasing after Soxa. They're looking for an opening, but in comes Ana over onto the back lines. He's a little bit too far forward. Beautiful stop, though, coming out from Seb over on the side as Ana runs away. He's going to be protected. They'll end up losing Soxa. They end up losing No Tail. Seb running, just galloping away, but they're just going to keep chasing after this pony, and one more hit. Focus will happily take that kill. The Delta split. Focus is still in the vicinity, though. He needs to be a little bit careful because the rest of OG, they're on their way. Might be a little bit too greedy. I get it. You want to fight them for this, but I don't think this is the play here. Alchemist. Life Drain comes out. Good save here from Spartan. We'll keep Focus alive just a little bit longer. So Spartan, again, he is going to be the one who gets jumped on. Down he goes. Couple slides. Focus still alive and kicking. No mana to speak of. God, they still had the middle tower up. Goodness. Different words get used. Thompson gonna try to force the creep wave off. The jump forward, the blink over onto Skylark, roll over onto the back lines with the silence. Look at this magnetized damage coming out, plus the life drain. Spartan's gonna go down first. There's gonna be no. That BKB over on Skylark looks really pretty, but it hasn't been able to do a whole heck of a lot. Though they'll jump back, they'll get the hold up over here onto Skylark, get a nice stomp down, go Soxa. And the follow-up, Seb's gonna be able to walk away, but they've got so much damage. This is not looking great here for the Alchemist. He's gonna try to waddle on out. He needs some help from the rest of his team, and he doesn't have it. He doesn't have Spartan there to keep him alive. Another slide coming out, just trying to discourage them from going too hard here, but a nice engagement here coming out from OG.
Onto the Oracle, gets a full magnetize on everyone, and nice little connection, and then Ana just wreaks havoc. Doom was used on Thompson, but there was no way that he was able to for anybody to actually get on him. They just reset the fight, and now it's gonna be Aegis. They're trying to slow it down, but can't quite fight into them.
I mean, how do you even get in there? How do you make things happen? Amplify again. Spartan standing nearby. And they have the ward down. This rush Skylark, though, jumping up in the middle. They're going to be able to do it. Radiant still goes down. And then that's going to be HumbleGod grabbing up that Aegis. Stomp forward, coming after Spartan. Down he goes. The rest of the side of Team Brave just running away. The roll forward, they'll get the Hex off. Focus, running, wants to get back into his base as fast as possible, wants nothing to do with the rest of this fight. Does end up stunning himself, but he's safely into the base. But you know who's not? Is going to be, of course, Dominant. And they're going a bit deep here. Trying to just get this kill onto Focus as Ana. Set him all, and they're just running in. They don't focus Spartan manages to get himself back, and oh my god, Ana, he wanted the fountain dive, and he's still alive. Down goes. Finally, Ana, it is the Aegis, of course, coming right back up again, but my goodness, have mercy, OG. As now Skylark's got those ticks off. They do finally manage to get Seb, but now HumbleGod, they're trying everything. They want to get him out of here. They do finally manage to slay HumbleGod, but that was a pretty big dive coming out from him there.
No Doom, and he also had a Kaya Sage, so you know that nice little status resist will make the Doom disappear even faster, and now they go to it.
Oh, that feels...
And now no Doom, no Serpent Wards. Fight's not going to be easy.
Spartan has to be so careful with his positioning here. He's going to be so necessary to try to keep focus. Or Wish alive. Like, who do you prioritize here? Down forward, though, here from Stone. And just going to get the Hex off. Another Lotus coming out. Silence and the Disarm. Over here onto the Alchemist. Life Drain, but still regenerating very quickly. As there's no mana left for this guy at all. Disarm again.
Yeah, they have to be quite cautious, especially on Skylark. Just a couple pokes on him and he's like out of mana. We see Ana just always sending those illusions in on anybody he sees to just trickle away that mana. Okay, we'll commit onto this melee ranks.
Alright, jump forward again, trying to just put some damage over onto HumbleGod, but look at him, he's just getting sliced away. Forces the BKB out over here onto the Doom, which is very far in. Where's the rest of his team? He might have gone up just a little bit too far, but it looks like with that BKB up and running, he's allowed to walk away, but that's not how you want to use that BKB, because he just jumps right on in. They'll go the slice of it to Ribbons. Down goes Wish. He has no buyback. Spartan is not going to make it out alive either. Both of them down.
Damn.
And the are we fountain diving? Are we doing this? Are we doing this? He's going right on in. He wants to go and just murder everyone. Somebody he manages to go hold him into place for a little bit longer here. This OG is just not showing any mercy. Is on a second the wards. It's gonna help to get helped out here by No Tail, but he's just going to town. Eventually though. Eventually he died. Look at his face. He's having a great time playing down in here. Dominant has that hold, but down he goes as well.
That was pretty brutal, and I mean, little things in this fight, like Sox is just doing God's work. These silences are so clutch every single time. Seth is far forward, but immediately covered. Shield, the heal, the Lotus.
Yeah, No Tail's not worried at all, and in comes the HumbleGod again. He's just gonna burn through all of Wish's mana. They're all forward. They get the Disarm off, and the Decrepit will be able to go take down Seven, which is next to fall. They do manage to get the Doom off, but it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. There's so many ways to keep this little guy alive and kicking, although Focus is trying the best he can. All right, they do finally slay Thompson, but HumbleGod is deep in the base here. Buyback now coming out from Thompson. Spartan just gets chopped down again. It's another 30 seconds on the clock for this guy. Focus, oh, Focus. He's trying to get himself back into this fountain. Will they go for a fountain dive again? Yeah, I don't know why I even bothered asking that question. They're just going right after Focus. They get the stop off over on the side coming out from both the center and of course the Doom. Ana, he wants this kill and gonna be able to grab it. The buyback though immediately. They're really angry. They don't like this. They don't like the fact that this Phantom Lancer has been allowed to basically take a poop in their own fountain.
Pretty much, and look at Thompson. He's like, all right, you guys do that. Make the space. I'm taking buildings, you know. Being Pugna. My God, OG. Showing really no mercy in this game. And just showing a real understanding of how much they just destroyed the draft, really, right? Like, even this Alchemist, sure, he was still decently farmed, but the way that they just made it look like they were just nothing.
I love how the game's not even over yet, Bob. You're like, man, look at this beautiful draft. And look at the way, they do manage to kill No Tail, so that is one of their it's down. Thompson does have to be a little bit careful here because they're hot on his heels, and he doesn't have a No Tail to keep him alive. He's going to try to go for the life drain again, but in comes Focus. This could be a dead Thompson again. In fact, yes it is. They went just perhaps a little bit too far, but Ana over here chasing after this Oracle gets himself yet another kill. Turns his attention now over to Stallman, and he's going to try to get this kill on Focus. They're trying to give him a rampage. I'm pretty sure of it right now. But they just keep running and chasing, and they're going right back into the fountain yet again. They're trying to help him out at this point. Does Wish again. Just...
That was loud.
Seb goes down for that. Oh, Wish he's still alive, my friend. He's gonna die fairly soon, I have a feeling, but you know, he made it out the first time. Now, all right, down goes Wish. Focus running back into the battle. Look at the tips coming out. The HumbleGod is back. Look at him. Show mercy.
a PL, ladies and gentlemen, and he got buffed.
God
For the
bless.
show.
God bless. Spartan's got himself a ghost scepter now. He wants nothing to do with this. Saksa. Alright. He's finally gonna die. But how long was that fight?
So you actually get to a point where you're like a 10,000 PP if you do get the 5 stack. So pretty crazy.
That's horrifying sounding.
Yeah, pretty cool actually. I saw it a couple times. HumbleGod, the Aegis, and the cheese, the high ground.
The question is, does HumbleGod want to actually finish the game, or does he want to keep farming up, you know, heroes?
He got the tower. Now it's time to go.
Now he's just chasing after Spartan. He's like, all right, there's not going to be any of these saves going on. Down you go. There's no buyback on him. Go for the stampede. He's running right into the fountain yet again. He wants dominant. All the illusions. It's a good step though here coming out for focus. You have to remember he does have a rapier, so that is going to be the Aegis going down. They've got ways to lock him down. They have to be quick. That nice silence that's coming out from Soxa buys a little bit more time. Ana gets dominant again. Should be able to go clean up Wish, and he's like, I see there's a rapier here. I would like that, but you know, we'll focus over here on the Wish. Does have to be careful. Nice stop coming out from the side. They follow up with Soxa. Down goes dominant. They want this. They want to get as many kills as they can get here. Wish trying to run away. Can't run very far because it is, of course, his own fountain. But the creeps are just winning the game for them while all of this is going down. GG gets called. HumbleGod, have mercy as OG. They're looking real nice now with Ana back on the squad.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was something. They hit a timing. They never gave Brim really any hope in this game. It did feel like after what, the 15-minute mark, it was just OG. No mercy.